Alright guys, Hundar here. I'm hanging out with Stefan. He's a producer on Thief, a game I am very, very excited about because I remember way back when Thief 1 came out. I read about it in PC Gamer.
Okay, so you know very well the franchise.
Yes,
okay.
and I am a fan. But what I am hoping is that we can educate people that aren't familiar with the franchise and get people who are familiar with it very excited. So I guess first and foremost, in this reboot, what was your #1 thing in terms of getting the feel of Garrett and this character and this world right for you guys in this attempt on it?
Respecting the franchise. Yeah. You are, it seems, a fan of the franchise, so you know. This is one thing that I've been surprised when I started to work on the product, is really how the passion behind this franchise.
Yeah.
And I should move a little bit like that, because when we talk about some feature and you say, yeah, I'm not sure about this one, and people no, it must be there, and it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have something, and that's cool because there is a big interest.
Right.
So. About Garrett and stuff like that, it's the first thing is to make sure that we respect the franchise. At the same time, we have to respect it, but like you said, it's we reinvent it, we bring it back. We must make sure that it's gonna talk to today's player. So we have to bring our own flavor. So this is where it's a big challenge. Respecting you, talking to the future.
Yeah.
But I think we're there now, so that's why we are with you tonight.
Let's sort of talk about where the reboot lands. It is a reboot, right? So the story is not continued. You're starting with a sort of a fresh take on the character of Garrett, correct?
You're right. It's not a prequel. It's not a sequel. It's really, I don't know, a comparison could be the Batman movie, Tim Burton versus Christopher Nolan. You know, the same character. You believe in both universe.
Yeah.
It's the same, but it's at the same time it's different.
Right.
It's another vision. It's another interpretation. So, and it's not an iteration. It's really, like you said. So it's really important to understand. Yeah.
So, but people that aren't familiar with the franchise will be able to jump right into the story. Can you sort of set it up? He's in a city. He's returning to a city that he's from, correct? And it's sort of a plague-filled city, and he's in the rich are up above, high above the poor, and it's sort of like this is the place where an opportunist like him can really thrive, correct?
Yeah. So when the game starts, Garrett's say it out loud, like the city changed, he changed, and something is going on. He has no clue why. What's happening? And you're right. I mean, the golden age is behind you. Something weird is happening. We are in this big city. It's not really. It's in between medieval and the new industrial period. You know. And Garrett is in the middle of this big story. He doesn't really want to be there, but he is implicated anyway. So this is where the player start and have to find out, okay, what's going on.
Let's talk about Garrett's toolkit, because that is a big part of Thief, and the different arrows that he's got for any given situation. In the demo, I saw water arrows to put out torches. I've heard moss arrows still currently something you guys are using for silence, or is that?
Yeah, it's a kind of arrow that you're going to have a lot. If you just want to distract a guard or breaking some glasses and stuff like that, and you don't want to waste a very powerful arrow, use this one. Another one that you saw tonight, and this is when we were talking about the passion and this feature must be there.
Yeah.
It's the rope arrow.
Yeah, I knew it.
And the rope arrow is there because we cannot. When you create that type of game, we have to listen. We have to check, okay, what people really want. At the same time, we cannot listen and pick everything. It's just impossible. It's going to be a kind of pizza, and
all right. Well, I won't take any more of your time. Obviously, I'm excited. Obviously, a lot of people are excited, and hopefully, some people will get more look at this at E3. So, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.